Hello guys, welcome back to the new video. So in this video we're gonna make this awesome website from start to end using the WordPress and the Elementor Pro. Okay, so let me show you the demonstration of this Plumber website which you're gonna make in this video from start. Okay, so let me refresh this website for you, and after refreshing you can see that we have this cool animation coming here like this. And let me refresh this website again, and after refreshing you can see that we have this animation coming here like this, and also we have this type of button which have this hover effect. Okay, and also you can see that when we scroll below we have the sticky header at the top, so you can see that I have this hover effect on these menus. So let me refresh this once and let's move to the next section. And after moving to the next section you can see that we have this type of section. So how you can make such type of sections also. Okay, so let's move to the next section. We have our about section where we have this hover effect on this button also. Okay, so let's move to the next section. After that you can see that we have our services section where you can showcase all your services like this. Okay, and we have this hover effect on these images. Okay, so let's move to the next section. And after that you can see that we have our counter section here where you can showcase information about your Plumber website, like how many clients you have done and else. Okay, so here you can see that we have our portfolio section where we have this type of layout. So when I click on the waterline we have these images that related to this waterline, and similarly for the bathroom gas line and this. Okay, so and also you can click on this so you can view this like this. Okay, so let's move to the next section. And here you can see that we have our team section where we can showcase our team members like this, and also we have this social icons here. Okay, and also we have this hover effect on these images like this. Okay, so after that we have our form section. So here you can see that we have our contact form here, and also when I refresh I have this animations working here also. So let me show you that. So you can see that the animations are working everywhere in our website like this. And also you can see that we have this form, and also you can choose which services you want to choose for this. And after that we have our review section where we have this slider also. So we can slide it by using this mouse cursor, and also you can click on these dots to slide it from left to right like this. Okay, and after that we have our footer where you can show that and here you can see that we have our social icon also, and also we have all these links here. Okay, and this is our scroll to top button. If I click on this button it will take me to the top of the website and also you can see that this part of the header is always sticky at the top. So when I click on the about it will take me to the about section. Same for the services, projects, testimonials, and same for the content. Okay, so let's move to the mobile part of the video where I will show you how this website is totally responsive for the smaller screens also. So let's go to this. So here you can see that we have this website properly working in the small screens. Okay, and let me refresh this. So you can see that the animations are also working here. So you can see that we have these animations also working here. Okay, so let's move to the next section. Here you can see that all the sections are fully responsive, and I will show you how you can make such type of awesome Plumber website step by step. Okay, so after that you can see that we have our services section here which is also responsive. Okay, and animations are also coming properly. Okay, so let's move to the next section. I will show you all the sections at once. So you can see that we have this section also, and this is our project section where we have this type of things also working here. Also you can click on this to view this like this. Okay, and you can close this from here. Then we have our member section here where we have our all the team members like this, and also we have our social icons here. Okay, and after that we have our contact section here where we have our contact form, and at last we have our testimonial section, and this slider is also working here properly. Okay, so after that we have our footer section, and also when I click on this it will take me to the top of the website. And also you can see that we have this menu here. So when I click on this menu this will go its respective section like this. Okay, and we can also close this by clicking on this cross. Okay, so I will show you how you can make such type of awesome website by using the Elementor Pro and the WordPress step by step. So if you are new to our channel, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and like and share our videos with your friends. And also I will give you all the images in the video description so you can download these images for free and follow along with me. And also you can download this kit from the video description. Okay, so without wasting any time, let's start the video, and we're gonna build this whole website from scratch step by step. Okay, so for making this website we're gonna use hosting platforms from the WebHostMost. So I will give you a link in the video description, so you can click on that link and you will be redirected to this page Okay, so first you have to click on that link, because if you click on that link and if you use my coupon code debug10, you will get 10% off while purchasing this hosting. Okay, so here you can see that there are so many plans and pricing of this hosting. You can choose whatever plan you want. Here we have the 1 year plan, monthly plan, and also this plan. You can just read all of this information. What are the information you will get from this hosting? Here you can see that 1 year plan, monthly plan, and also you can see that there are so many services option where you will get a free migration, WordPress hosting, Node.js hosting, Python hosting, and also the PHP hosting. Okay, let me show you how you can make an account here and how you can purchase this hosting. And don't forget to use my coupon code debug10 to get the 10% off while having this hosting. Okay, so let me go to the login screen, and you have to just click on this login screen, and then after clicking on this login screen you will have this page. So if you are new to here, you have to just click on this create a new account, but I already have this account, so let me show you how you can make an account here. So first you have to go here, and you can make an account here by filling all these details. So you have to just click on this and fill all of these details, and after successfully registration you will get a login ID and password. Okay, so don't forget to use my coupon code debug10 to get a 10% off while purchasing this hosting. Okay, so let's focus on our website. So let me go to the login screen, and I'm gonna make a fresh WordPress installation here. So let me go to the login screen. Okay, and here you can see that we are in the control panel, and here if you go to the control panel you can see that here if you go to the services you can go and see all the services. You will have this plans and pricing also. Okay, so let me go to the control panel, and let me show you how you can use this hosting for installing WordPress after purchasing this hosting. And don't forget to use my coupon code debug10 to get the 10% off. Okay, so after going to the control panel, here you can see that we have the domain management tools, we have the website management tools, and we have the databases, email manager, file manager. So here are so many options. Okay, so let me go to the domain management, and we have to go to the subdomain, because we're gonna build this website on the subdomain. So let me click on this add subdomain. So let's add here pure flow. Okay, and just click on this add subdomain. Okay, so it will add a subdomain here. Now we have to go to the website management, and here we have to go to the advanced installer hub, and after going to this we have to click on this WordPress manager. Okay, and here you can see that you have to click on this install option. So after that you can see that we have to choose the subdomain where we want to install this. So let me choose the pure flow, and we're gonna install it. And here you can choose the WordPress version, so we are using the latest version. And here we have to make an account, so let me quickly make an ID and password. Okay, so let me hide this, so because I don't want to show you the password. So let me click on this, and okay, so let me click on this install. Okay, so it will take approx 1 to 2 minutes to install your WordPress on this hosting. So you can see that how fast this hosting is. So you can use my coupon code debug10, and there is a link in the video description, so you can click on that link and you will be redirected to that page, and you can use my coupon code debug10 to get the 10% off. Okay, so you can see that we have this. So let me go and open this in a new tab, and after opening this new tab, let me go here, and we can also open this. So here you can see that we have successfully logged in. So let me close all of this because we don't need this now. So we have this main page, and you can see that we have successfully installed the WordPress. So let's go to the dashboards. So we have to click on this. No, I don't want to try an easy setup. So let's go to the plugins, and here we have to delete all of this plugins. So let me remove all of these plugins, and I will get back to the video again. Okay, so you can see that for making this website we're gonna use this theme, hello Elementor theme, which is the official Elementor theme. Okay, so let me show the plugins which we're gonna use. So let's go to the plugins option, and here you can see that we are gonna using the 2 plugins only, Elementor, and it's a pro version. Okay, so after that let's go to the pages option, and here we have to add a new page. So let me remove all of this. We can close this and remove this, and let's go to the add new page, and here we have to add a new page. So let's wait for it. Okay, so let me name this page home, and here you can see that we have the default template, so we have to choose the Elementor full width. Okay, let's publish this, and after that we have to go back, and here we have to go to the settings, go to the reading option, and here we have to choose a static page to the home page and save the changes. Okay, so now let me go to the media option, and I'm gonna import all the images. and I will give you all the images in the video description so you can follow along with me. So these are all the images, so let me click on this, and okay, so let's wait for it to import. Okay, so I will give you all the links in the video description. So let's me import all of these images and I will get back to the video again. Okay, so you can see that our all the images are imported. So let me go to the pages and we're gonna start by making this. Okay, so let me go to the edit option, and here you have to click on this edit. So after that you have to click on this edit with Elementor. Here you can see that I have the design here. Okay, so now what we have to do, we have to have this color codes. Okay, so I already have this color code, so I will give you this color code. You can copy this color code. Okay, so I am using an extension here, so let me copy this color code here. So let me choose this color picker tool. Okay, so sometimes this don't work, so let me do let me go to the color picker tool. I already have this color code, I think. So this is the bluish one, this is the dark. Okay, so only we are using 3 color codes, so let me, okay, so let's wait for it to open, and we have to skip this. Let's make this small. Now let's go to the site settings, and here we will add let's go to the site settings, and here we will go to the global colors, and here we can go to the custom color, add color, and here we can add the theme blue. So let me go to this, and here I'm gonna copy this color code. So you can pause the video and you can play this color code here, theme blue. Then we have BG color. So for the BG color we are gonna using this color code. Okay, so we can go here and save this. Then after that we have some more colors. So for the text we are gonna using this color, darkish color. Okay, so let me go here, and here we can add dark black, and here we can have this. Okay, so I think this color is we are using here below. So this is the color. Okay, and there is one more color, this color. So let me also save this color. You can name whatever you want, just keep the name that you can. Okay, so this color is not needed here, so let me remove this. Okay, so we only need these 3 colors, the main colors. Okay, so let's save this and let's make this here close. Okay, so before starting, let me refresh this one, so it will load it perfectly. So this is the website which we're gonna replicate. So you can also use this fonts ninja to know which font you are using in your website. Okay, so let me go and analyze the fonts. So here we are using the Moolish, and here we are using the Mandrop. Okay, so only 2 fonts we are using, Moolish and Mandrop. Mandrop is for the main headings, and Moolish is for the other things. Okay, so let me go here. Okay, so here you can see that we have this section. So for making this, what we can do, we can add a Flexbox container here with 2 section layout, and here we can make this 0. Okay, so here you can see that we can make this 1300 full width. After that we can add 80 and 80, and let me start this. We can go below and we can remove these paddings, and also remove these paddings. So let me go here, and here we have to choose the BG color first. So let me choose the BG color here, this one, no, this one. Okay, I think this is a little bit darkish color, so I choose this. We can use some custom colors also by using. Okay, so now we can go here, we can add this image. So if I go to the media library, you can see that we have all these images here. So this is the image. Okay, here you can see that the image is properly below, but here we have some gap. So for that we're gonna do this. So let me go and add this. So for adding this, we can add a heading. Okay, then there is one more heading. We can duplicate this, then we can add a text editor here, then we can add a button. We can go here and we can add a button below. Okay, so the structure is done. So let me go here and we can add this. Okay, then we can go here. Okay, here we can use the bullish font, and here we can make this little bit bigger. Let's keep this 18 pixel, and here we can have this theme blue, and we can make this little bit darker, 700. Okay, and now we can have this ready to help you, and we can click on this, and here we can add. Okay, so let's add the BR tag here, and also we can add the BR tag here. Okay, so for that we are gonna use the Mandrop font, and let's increase the font size. Okay, let's keep the 100. Okay, let's keep the 110, and here we have to go to this, and we can make this 700. Okay, we can also add some line height. So for the line height we are going to using the EM value, and let's increase this to 1.2 EM. And for the colors we are going to using the dark blue color. Okay, so the color we are going to using the this color, and help have some different colors. So we can go to the help, and here we can add a span, HTML span. Let's close this also, and we can go to this, and here we can add a inline style CSS, and here we can write color hash. For copying the color code we can go here, and we can see here 0052 DA. Okay, so we can go here, and here you can add 0052 DA. So you can see that we have this color now. Okay, so this is a little bit bigger, so let me go here, and we can have this 100. Also we can make this 800 extra bold. Okay, so now this is looking good. Okay, now we can copy this text here, and we can click on this, go to text, and we can close. Okay, so then you can see that we have this blackish color, so we can go here, and here we can choose the dark black, and here what we can do, we can add Mavis font again. Okay, and here we can make this 500. Here we can make this 18, and we can also click on this, go to advanced, and here you can see that we have this custom position width, so we can adjust this width. If you want to show only this much, you can do that. Okay, now after that we have this option book online, so we can click on this, and here we can write book online. So now we have to do the color code like this, so we can go here, we can also use the Polish font. Okay, yeah, and here we can add 15, or we can have 20, and for the right and left we can use the 40. Okay, you can use this, and here we can increase the font size. Okay, so you can see that we have this, and now what we have to do, we have to go to this container. You can see that we have this two container. Okay, so here you can go to this, and here you can choose this center, and here you can add some space, and for this button we can choose the button, go to advanced, and here we can add 30 pixel, or you can add 40 pixel. Okay, and here you can see that we have this. Now what we can do, we can go to this main container, go to style, go to shape divider, go to the bottom, and here you can see that we have this waves option, so we can add any curve here like this. So you can see that there are so many curve option, tilt option, so you can use whatever you want. Okay, So here I have used a wave option, so let's use here some different. So let's use this tilt or something curve option, or we can use wave brush, or you can use wave pattern. Here you can see so many options, so let me go and we can use the tilt option for this, and here you can adjust the height and all. So let's keep this little bit like this, or we can keep this little bit like this. Okay, and here you can see that we can go to this, go to advanced, and here we can remove this padding, so it will be fully below like this. Okay, so let's add little bit padding so that it will like that from the below. Okay, so it is looking good now. Okay, so let me publish this, and we can click on this and we can view this page. So let me remove this, and you can see that we have our this section and this is ready. Okay, so now let's move to the next section where we're gonna make this. Okay, so let's move to the next section where we're gonna build this section. So for making this section, what we have to do, we have to just add this, and we can add let me see. Okay, so for making this, what we can do, we can add this section. So we can name this section, so always have some names in your section, so it will be easy to understand which section is which. So let me name this about, and here we have to use 1300 max width, and here we can add some padding also. So for now let's add the padding of 60 and 60, and let's go below, and here we have to remove all of these paddings one by one. So let me remove all of these paddings. Okay, so we have removed these paddings. Now you can see that here we have this and this. So 1 2 3 4 5, so we need 5 sections, 1 2 3 4. So we can duplicate this from here. Okay, so now what we can do, you can see that we have these images in this alternate cells. So we can drag and drop this image section here, and we can go here, and here you will find this image. Okay, so here you can see that we can go to the about layout, and here we can make this space between and center, so it will be automatically in the center. Okay, similarly we can copy this and we can paste this here. Okay, so we have this too. So now what we have to do, we have to just add this. So for that we can add an image box if you want. So let's add the image box here, and we don't want this below. So let me go see, and if we have this okay, so this is the, so for now we can use any random icon. Okay, so let me use this icon. So here you can see that I think this is an SVG. So let me go here, and here I can, okay, so this is an SVG. So what I can do, so I will show you a website where you can download SVGs for this. You can see that we are using we're gonna use the SVG repo. So you can see that we want the SVG for the book online. Okay, so we want the calendar icon, so we can search it here, calendar. So if you search it here, you will see that there are so many calendar icons here. You go to the monocolor, and here you will find all the black and white icons. So we can choose any icon. Suppose I want the want these icons, so it will come here, and then we can remove this, and here we can, let's add the icon box like this, and here we can enable this. Let's go to the upload files, and also, so here you can upload this. So sometimes it's there is some issue with the WordPress, so we have to import this 2 times. So for getting this, okay, so we have this. So let me choose this icon, and we have this icon here. So now you can see that we have this book online below, so we can write this here, book online. Okay, and similarly you can see that we have this bluish color. So let's go here, content, and here we can make this theme blue, and here we can use the man drop. Okay, here we can make this 700, and we can have this 20. Okay, we can go to the icon, and we can also make this theme blue, but that is already in the blue. You have to just increase the its size. So let's keep the size of this and this text. Okay, perfect, and let's increase this little bit more, 22 is good. Now you can see that we have this whitish color. Okay, so for that what we can do, we can click on this, we can go here, and we can make this white. Okay, and here we can add some padding. So let's add the padding of 40, and also we can add the border radius here. So let's add the border radius of 100, Okay, so for that let's add some box shadow, so we can see that. So let's keep the box shadow 5, 7, and here we can make this 20. Okay, so we have this. Now you can see that we have to play with the height of this, so we can adjust the minimum height of this, and also let's make this in the center like this. Okay, so we can click on this, we can go to the styles, and here we can go to the border, and here we can increase the, it's 200 pixel, or we can have the 500 pixel. Okay, so let's keep the 500 pixel max to max. Okay, and here we can go, and here we can increase the height of this to have this feel of proper circle. So you can see that on the 255 we are getting this proper circle. Okay, like this, or we can use this 250. Let's keep this 250. Okay, so at least you have the circle fill. Okay, so after that what we can do, we can just so let me duplicate this 3 times. Okay, like this, and we can name this here circle 1, and we can name this here circle 2, and this is also circle C. So what is so after naming this, we can easily drag and drop this. So here you can see that this is the name, so we can remove this, we can also remove this. So let's keep this at the last. Okay, and we can keep this here, so you can see that we have this now. So now what we can do, we can go to the about, and properly they are in the center. So you can see that we have this circle here, and now we have to make this center one to the bluish color. So let's make this theme blue, and we can go to this, and here we can make this white, and here we can go to the SVG part, and here we can choose this SVG. Okay, this one. Here you have to just increase the icon size 75. Okay, just we have to change the content. So let me go to this, and here we can write V drive. Okay, and similarly we have this, so you can see that, and you can see that we have this everything in the top. So for making this the top, what we can do, we can go to the about. Let's do one thing, let's remove the padding from the top. Okay, this is done, so we can click on this, we can have this em value, and we can add this negative value like this. And for making this the center one at the top, so we can click on this, go to advanced, choose the em value, and have some negative margin to this specific, like let's keep this 10. Okay, so let's publish. Okay, then after that let's refresh it here, and after refreshing you can see that we have this circle here. So in this way you can make this type of layouts. Okay, so this is done. Now let's move to the next section where we're gonna build the about us section. Okay, so let's move to the next section where we're gonna build this about us section. So for making this about us section, we're gonna add okay, so this is not the about, let's name this circle section. We have the discrimination, so here we're gonna use the about us section, so we can name this about. So again we're gonna use the 1300 max width advanced, and here we can add 60 to the top and 60 to the bottom like this. Okay, so now you can see that we have this image. So what we can do, we can go below, we have this container advanced, remove all the padding, go to this container and remove all the padding, go to this, and here we can add this image. Okay, we can choose this image, and this is the image we have. We can go to the styles, we can add some border radius 20 pixel. Okay, then you can see that we have this. So now let's go here, and here we can search it here for the divider, and let's drag and drop this here. We can choose this text here, and here we can write about us, and here we can choose the width. Let's keep the width of 25, and here we can add the some darker effect. Let's keep this theme blue, text theme blue, and here we can use the Molish. We can keep this 600, increase the font size to 17. Okay, we can also make this 700. Then we can go below, we can add a heading. Here we can make this man robe, We can have this to 35 or we can make this 40. Let's keep this 35. And here we can make this dark. We can also make this 700 pixel. And let's make this 1.2 here. Okay, and after that you can see that we have this text here, so we can add a text editor below this. And let me copy this from here like this. Okay, so here you can see that after heater install we have this break, so we can add a br tag here. Okay, like this. And for making this little bit darker, so what you can choose, you can just choose any text from here. Like you have to go to the visuals part, and suppose you want to make this part little bit darker, you can choose this and make this bold from here. It will be bold. And suppose if you want to make this part bold, you can click on this and make this bold. Okay, so in this way you can make the things you want to make bold like this. Okay, let's publish. And here you can see that here is more about button, and here also you have to choose the fonts. So let me choose the Polish font here like this. And okay, and after that we can use this copy button and we can paste it below. And here we can write more about. Okay, and here you have to put some space, so we can go to this, go to layout, and here we can add space between. We can put the space of 60 pixel. Okay, let's publish. And after that we have to just refresh this. So after refreshing you can see that we have this about us section also ready. Okay, so let's move to the next section where we're gonna build this. Okay, so let's move to the next section where we're gonna build the services section. So for making the services section, what we can do, we can add here. So you can see that the services section is like this. Okay, so for making this, what we can do, we can go here, we can add a flexbox, add this, and here we can write services. Here we can choose 1300. Here we can choose 60 to the top and 60 to the bottom. Okay, and here we can copy this, and after that we can copy this from here. Okay, we can click on this, we can make this everything in the center. We can make this, and we can also have this gap 0. Okay, and after that we can have this width a little bit smaller, so let's keep the width of 20 here, and we can make this 15. So here we can write what we offer. So let me write here what we offer, and here we can copy this text, this, and for the below we can add here like this, and here we can add okay, we can go here, we can make the secondary, and here we can choose the Polish font, make this 500 pixel, go to advanced. Here we can go to the custom, and we can have this like this. Go to styles and make everything in the center like this. Let's publish. Now you can see that we have to make this grid. So for making these grids we can go to this, and here we can add grid layout here. Okay, then here you can see that we have the 6 here, so we can choose here perfect. This is done. Now we can go to the advanced, remove all the padding. Now we can go here and add a container. So this is the parent container like this. So here you can see that we have one image at the top, and after that we have this. So let me go here and drag and drop an image. Okay, then after that we can go here and drag and drop a container. So from here we can drag and drop this below this image. Okay, so we can like this. So let me choose an image. So the image is this. So let me go here. Let me choose this image. Okay, and here you can see that we have this border radius of 20, and also if I go to this first, let's make this BG. You can make this color. Okay, now I can go to this container and we can add 20, and we can make this pure white like this, so we can have this separation now. So now we have this container, make this like this. Now we can add a heading, and here you can see that we have this kitchen plumbing. Okay, and after that we can go here, we can add this, and we can copy this from here. Okay, and after that we can have a button, and here we can write read more. Here we have these icons. For the icon we can go to the icon library, and here you can see that there are so many icons. So here you will find that icon. We have this icon here, and we can make this at the end like this. Now we want to remove this color and make this black. We can remove all the padding also like this. Now let's go here and we're gonna make this man rope. Can make this 600, and we can make this 22, or we can make this here, and we can have this blue color. Okay, then what we can do, we can just go here, copy this, paste. Okay, we can make this full width, and this would be like this. Okay, now we can add this, though we can also name this inner container, inner box. Also we can have this 30 pixel, or we can have it 20 pixel. Okay, and here you can see that we have this container, and we can make this like this, where we can have the 0. Okay, or we can have 10. So you can see that this is done. Now we have to just go to the read mode, and here we can use the font Noolish. Okay, like this, done. Okay, so one box is ready. Now we have to go to this parent container, go to styles, and here we can go to the border, and also we can add 20 pixels. So we have this. So now what we have to do, we have to just go here and we have to just duplicate this 5 times. 3, 4, 5, and one more time 6. So we have this. Now go to the grid, go layout, and here we can add 40 or 30 like this. Okay, and we can go to the advanced, can add 30 pixel, we can add 20 pixel. Okay, so this is done now. Also let's publish. So let me go here, and we can after doing this, you can see that we have this service section here. Just we have to replace this content. So let me show you how you can add this hover effect, and also the rest part you can replace the content also. So you have to go to, by first you have to click on this image, then go to the hover, and here you will find the CSS filter. Just click on this and remove all the saturations. So, and for the hover effect you can have here so many options. So we can choose the sync option, or we can choose the bob option, bob like this. Okay, so you can do it, or if you want to for this everyone, just copy and paste like this, so it will affect everyone. Okay, just to change the content, and this section is also ready. Now let's try to refresh this here, and after refreshing you can see that we have this working here. Okay, so this section is also ready. Now let's move to the next section where we're gonna build this section. Okay, so let's move to the next section where we're gonna build this counter section. So for making this section, what we can do, we can just go here, and here we can add 2 sections. So let me go here, and here we can add these 2 sections. So let me go here, and here we can name this section counter. Here we can name the make this 1300, and here again we can add a 60 to the top and 60 to the below. Okay, you can just click on this, and here you can see that we have this container. Let's remove all the padding from here. Let's also remove all this padding from here. So let's go to the counter, go to the styles, and here we can add theme blue. Okay, and now you can see that we have this heading. So for the heading we can just copy this from the top. We can paste it here, and here we can see that we have to just make like this. Here we can add here we can what we can do, we can just make this pure white. Okay, and we can just click on this. You can go to the custom width here, and here you can have this like this. Okay, we can also make this little bit bigger. Okay, and we can make this little bit bold more, and here we can go to the advanced, and we can make this like this. Okay, and now what we can do, we can go to the styles, and we can have this 1.2. Okay, now you can see that we have this box here. So for making this box, we can drag and drop a container, and here you can see that we have the two box inside this also. So we can add a container. Let's go to the main container, remove the padding, then go to the below and remove the padding. Okay, now we can duplicate this, and we can make this center like this. We can make this 0. Okay, now we can add this heading, and we can write it here 39K. Okay, and so we can name this inner box. Also we can have this, and here we can make this everything in the center. We can go inside this, and here we can make everything in the center. Also you can see that we have this container. This is the second container, and this is the first container. We have the heading, and this is we have this. So we can have this. So you can just make this stretch, so it will be in the center. Now we can go here, and here we can use line drop 700, and we can increase this font size. Let's increase the font size to 60 pixel, and we can have this golden color. So let me see which golden. So let me copy this color from here. I have this color. Okay, so we can have this color here, and we can save this by clicking on here, theme golden. That's great. So this is done. Now you can see that we have this stars and all. So for that we can go here, and here we can search for review, drag and drop this. Okay, we have this, and below that we have some heading. You can use a heading here, or you can, let's use a text editor, and here we can write customer review. So here customer review, and we can make this white. Molish. Okay, and here we can add okay, we can have this 5, and we can, okay, so here you can see that we have this. Now what we can do, we can just play this like this. So you can use this, and let's add some gap to this 10. Okay, and now you can see we have this inner box, and okay, so we have this. Here we can have this, and now you can see that we can go to the inner box. We can add some padding to this, and we can just use this color code, and we can make this little bit transparent, or you can use this color here. So we can add, let's have the border radius to this 20. Now you can see that we have this smaller. So what that we have to click on this inner box, go to the advanced. Here you will find this. Okay, so we have to go to the layout. Here you will find this option. Okay, like this, and here we can remove this. Use this drag and drop. So you can see that we have successfully built this layout. This seems a little bit easy at first, but it is not that easy to build. Okay, so done. Here we can make this little bit more, 70-80 pixel. Okay, then we can have this container. Go to the layout, and here we can make this, put some gap, and we can also go to the inner box, go here, and here we can add 50 like this. Let's publish this first. Now you can see that we have this. So for making this, what we can do, we can let's use grid here. So let's use the grid here, and we can make this in the center. For making this, what we can do, we can go to the counter, and here we can make everything in the center. Let's go to the grid, and here in the advanced we can remove this. Okay, so now you can see that we have 1 2 3 4. So for that, what we can do, here you can see that we have this, so we can make this 2 by 2 like this. Okay, so now let's add a container, remove all the padding, and here you can see that we have this. So here you can choose icon box, or I think this is an image box, so let me delete this. So add the image box, and here we can make this. So let's choose that image. So you can see that we have these images. Okay, so let me find this image here, this image here. If you are using the icon for this, you can use the icon box here, and if you have the image, you can use the image box. Okay, so here you can see that 250 plus running project. Okay, so here we can add 250, and for the below we can add running project. Okay, then we can go here, go to the content part first, and we can make this, and we can have this man drop, and here we can have the 700. So we can make this go to here, we can make this 50. Okay, and here we can have this 0 and make this in the center like this. And for the content part, we can go here, and we can also make this white, and this will be nullish. Okay, this is done. Okay, so in the similar way, what we can do, we have to just make this a little bit smaller. Okay, and also the image, we can make the width little bit okay, let's choose this only. So this is done. Now we can just go here, and we can duplicate this 4 times. 1 2 3, and we have 4. Okay, so 1 is already there. Let's switch it 4 times. Grid, and here you can have put some gaps. Put the gap of 50. Okay, and now you have to just change the content here. Okay, just change the content, and for this also you can have this stretch, so it will be stretch, and you can go to the container, and here you can have this everything in the center. Okay, like this. And for having this color in the circle, you can use this color. Like here you can add some colors. Suppose I want to put some colors here, I can use this color like we have done in this section. So we can just use this color code only from here, and we can go here we can have this color code like this, and we can add some padding to this, and we can make this properly center if you want, like this. Okay, so in this way you can make this circle and all. Okay, so let's don't keep the circle here. I think this is looking good without circle. Okay, and we can also don't want this background color. You can keep it here. Just I want to have some whitish line here in the left direction, and here I'm gonna use this like this. So let's see. Okay, so here I have this color, so we can also use this. So let's use this here, and let's make this a little bit transparent. Okay, so this section is also done. Now let's move. Just have to replace this contents and all. Okay, so this section is also ready. Now let's move to the next section. Here you can see that after refreshing we have this section here. Okay, so let's move to the next section where we're gonna build our latest project section. Okay, so let's move to the next section where we're gonna build this portfolio. So for making this portfolio, what we can do, we can just go here and we can again add a new container and we can name this portfolio, and we can write here 1300 max width. Here we can add 60 to the top, 60 to the bottom. Okay, and here we can add, let's copy this from above. Let's copy this also, and after that we have to copy this too. Also we can have this, and we can properly make this everything in this justify center. So now you can see that we have this latest projects. So we can go here, and here we can write this, and here we can write portfolio. I'll publish this ones. Now you can see that we have this gallery. Okay, so for this gallery we can use Elementor gallery widget, drag and drop this here. So here you will find the option for the multiple. Okay, so we have to use this. So now let's put some random name here, bathroom. Let's duplicate this. Again we can have this here, kitchen repair. Okay, here we can write bathroom repair. Okay, so whatever category you have, I'm just putting random categories, garden repair. Okay, so now what we have to do, we have to just go here and we have to choose what images we want to have. Suppose let me click some random images, get into gallery, insert. Okay, similarly we can have some random images here also. So let me go and put some random images. Okay, similarly for this also we can put some random images. So let me choose this. So when you make a real website, don't put some random images. Okay, use the client images which you will get like this. So this is a random image you have with this here. Now you can see that we have this only 3 grids, so we can go here and here you will find order by random. You can do grid, how many grid you want, 3, and we can use the masonry. So masonry the images will have its real width and height. Okay, like this you can see that, and we don't want to show the all. Okay, so we can remove the all from here, and you can have this, so many options are there, overline, underline, background. Okay, so we can also use this background. Suppose I want to use, so let's use the background here. So suppose if we go to the filter bar, here you can see that for the text color we can use the black, and here we can add the Polish. Okay, and for the hover we can use this blue. So we have this hover effect, and we can also use this here. Okay, so you can also use this if you want some space between your gap. You can put some gap. So this gap is for the below. We can have some gap of 30 or 40, and here we can put the space between, so we can have this gap between this. Okay, so this is done. Okay, so let's publish. Okay, so in this way you can make a filterable gallery very easily by using the Elementor power. So you can see that we have successfully built this, and this is not working here. So sometimes the Elementor these things don't work. I think here it's working, you can see that, but it's not working here. Okay, so this is some little bit bugs from the Elementor. So just have this same step. If this is working for you, then it's good, else you can try some other. Okay, so we're gonna move to the next section where we're gonna build this team section. So let's move to the next section where we're gonna build this team section. So we're making the team section, we have to again go below, and here we have to add a new container. So we can name this container teams. Okay, and here we can add 1300. Here we can make this, and we can add 60 to the top, 60 to the bottom. Okay, so here you can see that we have this. So one more thing we can do, we can just duplicate the above section. Okay, so let me show. We can also duplicate this here. So you can see that we have duplicated this. So we can use. So we don't want the gallery. We can remove this. Okay. And here you can see that we have our team section. And here we can write our team. And here we can have these dedicated members. So we can have it here, our dedicated members. Okay, and here you can see that we have this now. So we can go here, and here we can make a grid here before. So we can go to this grid, and here we can have this. Okay, so here you can see that we have this white color, and also we have this background color. So we can go to styles and have this background color here, Hero BG. And also you can see that we have this grid. So for making these grids we have this. Now let's go here, and we can add a container, all the padding also. Okay, so we have the container here. So we can go here, and we can make this white. Okay, so here we can add 20. And also what we can do, we can just make this 0. Let's add image here. Here you can see that we have this. So let me go here, we can choose this, and we can go here, and we can make this here. Okay, 20. We can also have this container of 20 pixel like this. Now we can drag and drop a container below. Go to the command container layouts, and here we can have this, make this 0. Okay, now we are back to the below container. Remove all the paddings, or we can have some paddings of 30, 20. Okay, so now we can add a heading here. Its name is Henry Batten. Henry Batten. So here we can add man drop. So we can make this like this, and here we can add okay, and here we can add the text editor below. Okay, so we can write it here, team leader. Okay, and here we can add okay, and here we can add 10, and here we can make this 15 like this. Okay, and we can also see that we have this. So now what we can do, we can add a social icon here. So we can add a social icon below this. Okay, and here we can make this circle, and we can use the custom color. Here we can use this. So let's reverse this color like this, and here we can add the size to smaller. Okay, and here we can also add Instagram, so we can go here and we can choose it here Instagram like this. Okay, so now you can see that we have to put some gap here, so let's put the gap of 20. Okay, so 15 is good, and for this we can put more gap, 30, 20. Okay, and here we can also put some gap of 10 like this. If you view this, we have this like this. Okay, so we can have this 10. So we can put some gap to this. Here we can put a gap of 30, is looking good, or 20. Okay, now you can see we have this, so we can just duplicate this 4 times. Okay, and here we have this, so we can replace these images. We can replace these images, we can also replace some more images. So, and here we can replace this. Okay, so now we can go to these grids, and here we can add 30, 20. Okay, now let's publish. So after that we can just go here, and if you refresh this here, you can see that we have our dedicated team member also, and just we have to put some hover effect. So for the hover effect, what we can do, we can copy this code from, we can copy that from the top, and we can just come here and paste, so it will automatically have this hover. So this is the power of the Elementor, that you can copy and paste anything from anywhere to make your website development fast. Okay, so let's publish. And also you can see that we have this hover effect. So this is also very easy. You have to just click on this, then go to the icon hover, and here you will find so many animations. So let me put the grow animation. Okay, so in this way, and you can also copy this and paste it everywhere, so it will be automatically copied also on others. Okay, like this and like this. Let's publish. Now we have to just refresh this again, and after refreshing you can see that we have successfully built this. Okay, so you can see that we are making this website on this free WebHostMost hosting platform. So you can see that how far this hosting is. So don't forget to use my coupon code DBAC10 while you are purchasing this hosting from the video description. Link is in the video description. Go there and you can buy this hosting and just use my coupon code DBAC10 to get the 10% off. Okay, so let's move to the next section where we're gonna build this contact section. So let's move to the next section where we're gonna build this contact section. So for making the contact section, what we can do, you can see that we have here this type of layout. So we can add this, and we can add the 2-section layout here, and let me do it like that. And here we can name this contact. Okay, and here we have to make this full width. Okay, and after that we have to go here and we have to add this and remove this padding. We can also remove this padding from here, and we can remove this padding here also. Okay, so now you can see that we have this image here. Okay, so for adding the image, what we can do, we can go to this container, go to styles, and here we can add and here we can choose this image. Okay, so here we can choose this image. Okay, so here we can make the position center and center, and we can display size would be cover. Okay, so now let's choose that color. So we can go to the classic, and here we can choose the darkish color of that. Okay, so this color is chosen, and I think this color is little bit different, so let me copy this from here. Okay, so this is not coming, so let's use these colors only for the. So now we have to use this, and we can add this. So let me do, we can go to this container, and here we can put some padding, so we will have some breaks. Okay, so like this, and we can make this here, Here container, we can make this center. Here we can make increase this width little bit, and here we can add contact us. Okay, and we can make this little color like this. Okay, and let's make this. Okay, and now we can have this heading, so we can copy this from here and go here, and we can paste this. Okay, now let's copy this and we can paste this here, and here we can make this white. Okay, now we have to make this form. So for making the form, we can add a form widget here, drag and drop this. Okay, so now you can see that we have full name, email, contact number, and select service. Okay, so now you can see that we have this. So first we have to make this, so we have to make this label full name, and we can make this star over at the top. And here also you can, here we have some dummy names, so let me Ross word. Okay, and here you will find this option, so make this 50% like this. Then we have email. Here for the email we have here in the label we have email here, and we can also make this required. Okay, so after that we have to put some dummy mail placeholder, demo@gmail.com. You can also make this 50%. Okay, now we have contact number and select service, so we can add one item here like this, and we can write this here contact number also, and here we can put some dummy placeholder like +9112 star like this, some dummy number. Okay, and this would be also be 50%. We can choose this from here. Okay, then again we have select service. So in the service we can add some services. So let me add here. We can drag this up, and here we can add select service. Here we can add 50%. Okay, so for this we can choose the select field, and here in the contact we can choose the number, or you can also choose the telephone. Email is for the email. Okay, select service. So here we can put some select service. Okay, so here we can add kitchen repair. Below we can add bathroom repair. Then we have terrace repair. Okay, so you can add so many services here like this. Okay, now we have this. So now let me publish this once, and let's go to this container which contain this form, and here we can put some gap to this. So let's put the 40. Okay, so now you can see that we have this color, little transparent color. So we can go here, go this. Okay, so here you can choose the labels. Suppose we have to choose the medium, so let's choose the large. And for the button also we can choose the large. Okay, and we can go to this, and here we can add some row gap. So the row gap will be 20, and the label spacing we can put here 15, and here we can add 40. Okay, and here we can add theme blue. Okay, so here we can add some different color. Okay, so like this. For the border color we don't want the border, so we can make this 0. So like this, and here you can see that, so we can make this pure white. So we have this color. Okay, so I know this color little bit different from this, but you can have this color by choosing the color code, whatever color you want. Okay, so and here you can see that we have this get an appointment. So we can go here. Here you can see that we have the button here a little bit smaller, but here we have the full. So for that, what we can do, we can write it here. You can see submit button option. So get and point to it. Okay, and here you can make this 40% like this, and you can go to this button option, or else let's go to the button option, and here we can make this to 50% like this. And now we can go to the button option. Okay, so let me try to use this color code. Okay, let's go here. Here we have this. So let me see. Okay, so this is the color that we have, little bit similar to this. Also, we can copy this color code. Let me see, I have this color code here. Okay, let's see this is the color code or not. We can use this. Okay, so I think this is not similar. Okay, and here we can also use this color code. Suppose we have this field option, so we can paste this color code, and we can just use this. Okay, so this is looking a little bit similar. And for the labels, we can go to the form, and here you will find the label color option. We can increase this. So this is done, and just we have to go to the button option, and here in the background color you have to put the theme blue. That's it. And for this we can use this dark color like this. Okay, now let's publish, and after publishing we have to refresh this here. And after refreshing, you can see that if I go below, we have this select services also working, message, get an appointment. Okay, so we have successfully built this form. Now we can put some more padding if you want. Here we can put some padding of 70 pixel. Also you can see that we have this image behind. So for making this image, let me refresh this. Here we have this, and we have to put some gap between the columns also. So we can put here 20 pixel. And for the image, what we can do, we can drag and drop an image widget here. Choose this, and here we can choose the image. So this is the image. Okay, and we can go here and play with it like this. Okay, and here we can have this position fixed. Okay, so here we can have the position absolute, and we can have this to this position. Okay, if I view this, you can see that we have this here, but that is outside that thing, so we can have this inside. Okay, so in this way you can have this image. You can preview this from here. Okay, so now the image is little bit above the form. We can go here and we can add z index to the form. Let's add the z index of 100, so it will be behind like this. Okay, let's publish. So you can adjust this by placing this. So after that, you can see that we have this image, and the form is also working. Okay, so now let's move to the next section where we're gonna build the testimonial, and then we move to the header and footer. Okay, so let's move to the next section. Let's make the testimonial. So for making the testimonial, we're gonna copy this portfolio section here. Let me copy this from here, and we're gonna go here and we can paste this. Okay, now let's we have this portfolio. Let's name this testimonials, and here we have testimonial what people say. So okay, so you can see that here we have to write. So let me copy this from here, and we can go here. Here we can write this. Okay, and here you can see that we have this galleries. We can remove that gallery from here. Okay, so let me go here. Let's publish this once. After publishing, let me refresh this here. And after refreshing, if I go below, you can see that we have the testimonial. Now we have to make this. Okay, so for making this slider, we have to use the carousel widget, carousel. We can drag and drop this carousel widget here. So now you can see that this is not the full width, so we can use this stretch. Okay, and here we can make this everything in the center, and let me go testimonial, and here. Okay, so if you go to the carousel widget, here you can see that we have these three options. So we can slide on display 3 and slide on scroll. Here one. Okay, slide. So we can go to the advanced, remove all the padding. Then we can go here and we can add a container. Okay, let's remove all the paddings also. Now you can see that here we have two sections. Okay, so one. Okay, so above we have one container. Then we have this. So you can see that we can go to the slides here and here. So now what we can do, above container is for the image, and we can duplicate this to have one more container. Okay, so now we have one container and two container, but this container would be inside this, so we can drag and drop this inside. Okay, like this. So we have one main box, then we have inside this image box, then we can duplicate this, and this would be name box below. Okay, and here we can, so here you can see that if I go here, you can see that we have this. So let me copy this text, so this would not copy, so let's go here and we can have this lorem ipsum. Here we can have full width. Okay, so this would be inside this, or this is done. Here we have wrong name. This is not the image box. Here we have the review text, and this is name box. Okay, so review text. So for the review text we have some padding of 40. Let's give the padding of 30, and here we can add the border color, background color, Euro BG like this. Okay, and we can go to the shape divider for having this arrow. So for this we have to use shape divider, I think. So let me see if I can find that. Here you can see that there are so many. Okay, so book. Okay, so this is looking good also. We can use the arrow. Okay, so I think we can invert this and we can increase. Okay, so this is good. Okay, so this is the one we have to use that. Okay, so this will create this type of effect. So now we have the review text. We can make this in the center, and in the review text we can put some more padding below, like this. Okay, so let me go here, and here we can duplicate this. Okay, and we can make this justified like this. So now below we have this. So for that, what we can do, we can search for image box. We can drag and drop that here in this, and here we can make this like this. So let's go here, and here we can add image box to this, and you can see that here we have the Amit Sharma, businessman. So you can put any random thing here, or okay, so this is good. Now we can go to the styles. Here we have this content, and for the image we're gonna use the border radius of 100 pixel like this, and for the content spacing we can put that to like this. Okay, so now we can go to the content, and here we can see we have this color. Here we can add this color code. Okay, here we can add man rope. Okay, and for the box we can put some like this. Okay, and now you can see that this is properly in the center, but this is not. So for making this in the center, we can go to the name box and we can have this center here like this. Okay, now you can see that we have the two boxes. So this is the main box. We have to go here, and here we can have this and we can make this 0. So you can just increase the little bit like this, and okay, like this. And here we can go here. Okay, so here if I go, and here you can see that we have this spacing, and also we have this image spacing. Make this center, go to image, and we can increase the width of this like this. Okay, so this is done. Okay, so this is almost looking. Now what we have to do, we have to go here, carousel, this, and we can remove the rest, and we can just duplicate this. Okay, one more time. Okay, like this. Now we can go to the settings part, and here we want the 3, and we don't want the pause on hover effect. Okay, and also go to the navigation, we don't want the arrows, we only want the pagination, which is the dots. Also we can have the slides here 20 space between the slides 20, or we can have this here 40. So let's wait for it to load. Okay, so sometime it's time taken by the carousel widget is a little bit more, because it's render the whole code behind this, so it takes some time. So let's wait for it to complete. Okay, so you can see that this is now here. Now only we have to add the paginations button. You can see that here for the pagination we have this, so we can go to this, and here we can put some gap of this also, this, and here we can put the size to this, and here we can add this color to this. Okay, and here we can add 50. Okay, now let's publish this. Here you have to just change the content of this. Okay, then after that here you can see that when I refresh, we have this testimonial section also ready, and this is also properly sliding from left to right by clicking on these dots. Okay, so I think all sections are ready. Now let's move to the final part of the video, where we're gonna build the header and footer. Okay, so you can see that we have this footer here like this. So for making the footer, what we have to do, we have to just go to the template part, and from here we have to open the theme builder like this. Okay, so here you can see that we have this footer option. Here you can see that we have this footer option. Now we can go here. Okay, so here we can see that we have this type of footer. Now what we have to do, we have to make this. So for making this, we can just use the main box here. Okay, and here we can have the footer. Okay, and here we can put 1400, or we can put 1300 pixel. In the advanced part, we can have it to the top and it to the below. Okay, and here we can have dark blue color. Okay, so here we can have this little bit this color. Okay, now you can see that we have this footer here. So we have to make this first section. So for this we have to add a new container here. Okay, and inside this we can add different sections. So here we can add duplicate this 2 3 Here you can see 1 2 3 4. So we have 3. Now we can duplicate this 4 times. Here we can add space between like this. Okay, now we can go here, and here we can add the icon box. Okay, so for that I think we have to use the image box. So for making that, okay, we can make this center, and here we can have this okay, so we can use this, and here you can see that we have the pure flow best plumber service. So we can go here, and here we can write pure flow, and here we can write best plumber service. Okay, and after that we have this content, and here we can make this white. And for the flow color we can go here, and here we can add here we can add a span track, and here we can add okay, so for the color we can have this 0052 DA. So here we can add as 0052 DA like this, and we can go to style, we can go to content, and here we can make this font man drop. We can make this 400, 700, 800. Okay, and we can increase the font size of this to this much. Okay, so, and for that little bit to this, we can make this white. Okay, so this logo is done. Let's publish this so we don't lose any changes. Now you can see that we have this about little text or dummy text here, so we can drag and drop this. Okay, so let's drag and drop this, and here you can see that we have to make this little bit whitish. Also you can see that we have this social icon. So for the social icon, what we can do, we can just copy this. Okay, so you can copy anything from any section. So let me paste it here. You can see that we have this social icon here also. Now we can remove just we have to make this little bit bigger, so it will be visible. Also we have this hover effect. Let's add the space between little bit bigger like this. Also we can go to this container, and here we can add like this 30. Okay, so now you can see that we have these quick links. So for that, what we can do, first we have to go to this container. Here we can have this, so it will be straight, and we can also make this. So now we can add this here, and here we can add quick links, and we can make this man drop, and we can have this okay, so I think I miss. Okay, so let me go here, let me open that again. Okay, so this is built on my local server, so let me go below. I have accidentally closed that. So we have this footer, quick links. Now we can make this whitish color, pure white. Let's increase this boldness more. Now we have this links. So for that links, we can add this here list, and we can drag and drop this here. Okay, and here we can have home, and for this we can have arrows of and for this we have this arrow. Okay, and here we can have this color of this. and for this, okay, icon. And now we can go to the text part, and here we can have Molish, and we can make this uppercase, and this color would be same like this. So we can go here and we can have this color code. Okay, perfect. Now we can have this text little bit like this. Check here. Okay, so we don't need the uppercase, we just want to capitalize. Let's increase the font little bit, and we can make this bolder like this. Now we can just go here, and here we can duplicate this multiple times. So here we have to just replace this content about. Here we can write services. So I'm just putting some dummy links here, blocks, and here we can write a contact. Okay, let me remove the last one. Here we can put some space between to this. Let's keep this 13. Okay, so, and here you can see that we have this little bit gap more, so we can go here, and here we can have this 30. Okay, and now we can, what we can do, we can just remove this. Okay, like this, and we can increase this a little bit more. Okay, now you can have this, and here we can have this like this. Okay, now let's publish this once, and after publishing, let me refresh this here. And after refreshing, if I go below, you can see that we have this. Now you can see that we have this newsletter here, so we can also make this. So let me copy this, and we can remove this. Okay, let me copy this here, paste, and we can have this full width. Okay, so this will not work here, so let me try to copy this again. Okay, like this, and now you can see that we have to guys publish this first. Now we have to make this email. So for that, we can again use a form widget, and we can drag and drop this here. We can remove this also. Now we can make this medium and remove the label, and here we can write subscribe, and this arrow will be here like this. So we have this. Okay, and here if I go to the form, I have this 20, 10 is good, and for the fields we have this text color. So here you can see that we have this grayish color. Okay, so we can go to this background color. Here we can put some. Okay, so let me first put this dark beige, then we can have this color here, something like this. Okay, and here we can make this white, and we don't want the border here also, make this 0. Okay, we can go to the fields option. Okay, so this is done. Now you can see that here we have the text email address, so you can add the placeholder here, email address. Okay, and for the button color, we can go to the buttons. Okay, and here you can see that we have this container, and here we can add 50 like this. and here you can put some 1400 pixel. Okay, so and you can see that here we can increase its size. Here we can increase its size. Okay, and here we can also increase the size to full width, or you can use some custom ways also like this. Okay, and here you can also play with its custom size. Choose the inline width, and here you can choose how much length you will want. Okay, so I hope this is done. You have to just replay this contents. Let me refresh this here, and after refreshing you can see that we have this much, and here we have this much space. Okay, so here we can add 40. Here we can put 40. Okay, so here we can go, and here we can add this to a little bit top. Okay, so this is done, and here you can see that we have this icon a little bit bigger, so we can go here and we can play with that size, make it smaller. Okay, like this. You can also make your image like this, how much size you want, adjust from here. Okay, so our footer is almost done, only this last part is left. Okay, so now let's go here. Here you can see that we have this copyright. So for making that copyright, what we can do, here you can see that we have this container, right? So we can click on this and we can add new container. So it will add a new container below, and here you can write this copyright. So you can see that we have to make this color little bit different to this. So let's keep this, and here we can remove the padding. Here we can add the list. This would be the icon list, and this would be, here we can add copy right 2025. Here we can write pure flow, all rights reserved, and here we can add this to copyright this. Okay, we can go here, we can make this icon white and also this text white. Okay, and here we can add this 50. Also we can have this this. Also we can have this container, and we can add 80 here. Okay, so this is looking good now. One thing we can do, that we can edit here 60, and we can edit here 60. So this would be good. Okay, so now we can just so let's publish. After publishing, we can duplicate this. Okay, so you can see that our footer is also ready. Okay, so this is not in the full copyright, so let me do one thing. Okay, so you have to just paste this below like this. Copy this, paste it here, and remove this Okay, and just make this full width, so it will be like that. Let's publish, and we can refresh this here, and after refreshing you will see that this will be in the full width like this. Okay, so this is also done. Footer part is also done, our website is done. Now we have to make the header and this content. So let me add this scroll to top button also. So here we can add an icon. You can just drag and drop this icon below this, and here we can choose the arrow. Okay, and here we can make this position to fixed, and it will be here. Here we can add 30 and 30, and we can make this. Here we can make this color to this little bit different. Okay, like this. And also here we can add here hero. So let's publish, and let's refresh here. After refreshing you can see that we have this below, and when we click it is saying that add hero. So we have to add that. So if I go to the top of this, and here if I add the CSS ID hero, and we can publish this. Okay, now let's try to refresh. So what it will do, it will just go below here again, and if I click it will take me to the top of the website. Now let's move to the final part where we're gonna build the footer header of this website. Okay, so you can see that we have this simple header. So for making the header, first we have to go to the pages, and here we have to make some menus. The menu will be home about services project. So let's name this here final menu, choose the header, create. Okay, so first we have to add this home, custom links. Here we can add about, about services, home, about services, project testimonial contacts. Okay, so here we can write projects, testimonials, and here we can write contact. Write contact, and let's save the menu. So now we have to close this footer. Now let's go to the templates, open this theme builder again, and here we can go to the header option and we can add new header. Okay, so we also need the footer icon here. So let me do one thing, let me open this. Okay, so here if I open this again, let's open this footer, because we need the footer icon which we have made. Okay, so because we don't want to make that again and again, so we're gonna copy that from there. So here we can make this within center, and we can also have this here. We can put 1400. Let's make this whitish color. Let's go to borders, and here we can add the border radius. Okay, default border radius which is coming from that, and here we can remove this. We can add 10 to the top, 10 to the bottom. Okay, then we can again drag and drop this, or if we can, or we can remove this. Then go to the footer part, and here we're gonna copy this. We can paste this here. Okay, and here we can drag and drop a WordPress menu, image box, and here we can go to the content, and here we can make this black. Okay, and if I go to the image part here, okay, let's go to the content, and here we can make this secondary. Okay, like this. You can go to the image part, and here we can make this width little bit bigger, and let's increase this little bit. Okay, so and we can go to the content, and here we can decrease the yes, and we can decrease its okay, like this. So this is done, and also we have this. So now you can see that we have this. Here we have simple menu, so we can just go here. We don't want that, we just want the text, and this would be none. Okay, here just make the full width, this would be center, and here we can add the man drop. Okay, and here we can make this black, and for the hover we can make this theme blue. And here if you want to make the sticky, just choose this top. Let's publish. Choose your entire site, save and close. Now if I go here and if I try to refresh this, you can see that we have this header at the top. Okay, so we have successfully built this whole website. This is sticky also. Animations are on the left, and also you can see that we have successfully built. And we can see that when I click here, we are going to the respective section. So we have to just add their CSS IDs like we have done for the scroll down button. So let me quickly add that also, and I will show you how you can add the animations in this. Then at the last I will show you how you can make the mobile part of this. Okay, so suppose here we have this about us section, so we can add the CSS ID here about, and here we have the services section, services, and here we have the projects. Okay, and here we have the testimonial, and here we have our contact section. Okay, and okay, then after that we have to just go here and we have to refresh this. After refreshing, if we go below, if we can click on this about, going to about services, project testimonial, and all the sections are properly working now. Okay, so we have successfully built this. Now let me show you how you can add the animations here. So like this, you can see that we have this type of animations. So let me show you how you can add the animations here. So I will add the animations to this. So let me show you how you can add the animations. So in this, so in this same manner you can add whole animation in whole. I don't show you the whole animation because it will make the video so long. So suppose you want to add the animation in this image, so you have to just click on this image, then you will go to the motion effect, and here you will find entrance animation. Just suppose I want to add zoom in animation. There are so many animations you can choose from. At the 200 milliseconds time, here suppose I want to add the animation in this also, so we can click on that, and here we can add suppose I want the sliding up animation in this like this, and here we can add the 400 millisecond display delay time. Okay, similarly here if I want to add the animation, suppose I want the animation here, zoom in animation, so we have to make the animation in sequence, so that's why we are increasing the delay time 200 to 400, then we can add the 600. Okay, then we can click on this, and here we can for the motion effect, here we can add the entrance animation sliding up. Okay, 246, and this would be 800 milliseconds, and this would be zoom in, and this would be 1000 animation. Okay, so let's publish this, and let me show you the sections that the animations are working or not. If I go here, let's refresh this here, and after refreshing you can see that the animations are working here like this. Okay, so in this way you can add the whole animation in this. Okay, so let's move to the final part of the video where I will show you how you can make this mobile responsive. Okay, so let's move to the final part of the video where I'm going to show you how you can make the mobile response. So here you can see that we have this type of things. This is for the responsiveness. So let's make the header responsive. So first we have to click on this header. So for making the header responsive, we have to click on that. So you can see that we have this. So you can just drag and drop this here like this. Okay, suppose I want to have this. Sometimes it don't work here. So you can see that we have this. Okay, so here you can just go here, and here you can just play with its sizes, content, and here also you can just go here, and here you can increase and decrease the sizes of this. Okay, and here also you can go and just decrease the sizes of this. Okay, and here in the header we want some 5 pixel padding. So you can see that the header is almost responsive. Just we have to change this to left align. So this is not working right now. There is some network or bug something, but when you try it will work, I think. So here if you want, so let's show here if we find the toggle button, here you can see the background color, make this theme blue and this would be white like this. And also when you click on this we have this color. Okay, so for that we can go to the drop down, and here you will find this option. So let's make this theme blue, and here we can make this white, and for the active color also we can make this theme blue and we can make this white. Okay, so when you see here we have. Okay, so the header is almost responsive, just you have to set this left and right. Okay, so let's click on this edit page. So we are now in the edit page. Okay, so here you can see that now we can go here. So here we can add 60 to the top, and here we can add 20, here we can add 60, here we can add 20, and we can go here, and if you go inside of this we have these two containers. First container. Okay, so we can click on this and we can decrease the size of this. Okay, so like this, and the similar manner we can click on this, we can make this custom, and we can make this okay, so let's wait, full width like this. Okay, so this is done, and now if you want to have this little bit, so we can add this custom 40, and here you can see that we have this circle section. Okay, so here you can see that we have some minus negative margin, we can put this. So now we have to go inside. So here we have the role of this what's say navigator. Okay, so we can use this navigator to go to the respective sections. Okay, so here we can put 100 and we can put 50, so like this. Okay, so we have this here, and I think for the circle too I have added some negative margin, that's why it is coming like this. So we can go here, and here we can add 50. So this is also done. Just we have to go to this container, and here we can add 60, 20, 60 and 20 like this. Okay, so this is done. Now for this also we can go here, and here we can add 60, 20, 50 and 20. You can see that this is also. Now we can go here, and here you can set this to let's make this to 50. Okay, for this also we can have this 60, 20, 60 and 20. We can make this in the center, and for this we can have 50 like this, and for this also we can make this full width. Okay, this part is almost responsive. Similarly we have to do this. You can click on this. Here we can have 60, 20, here we have 60 and 20. Okay, like this, all the sections are almost responsive. You can just remove this 30, and if you go to this navigator grid, here you will find this. Let me create the okay, and for this also we can add here 60, 20, 60 and 20, and we can make this in the center, and again we have to make this the full width like this. Okay, so this is almost responsive. Yes, we have the theme section here. We can make this 60, 20, 60 and 20. Let's try to this. Again we have to make this 50. Okay, now we can click on this and we can make this full width. Okay, so and now here you can see that we have this, so we can make this 30 and we can make this also 50. Okay, and for this image you can put this below by placing this by like this, and for this we can add a minimum height so it will be visible like this. Okay, and for the testimonial we can again add here 60, 20, 60 and 20. Okay, so you can add it here 50, and for this we can use the full width like this, and this is almost responsive, so this is done. Now only this part is done, footer. So for making this footer responsive, we have to go to the footer by clicking on this, so it will open the footer for us. So you can see that how quickly we can make responsive website by using the Elementor. So if you know the Elementor, you can make any type of website. Okay, so here we have to just change the content and all. Suppose here also we can add a 60. Okay, here we can put 20 and 20. Here we can add this to full width. Okay, and this is almost done. Just you have to change this little bit, like we have to change the image here and all. Okay, so publish. So if I go here and show you that this website is totally responsive also now, just you have to make this according to you. Now you can see that the header is sticky at the top perfectly. Okay, and this whole sections are fully responsive. Okay, you can see that. Okay, so we have successfully built this whole website step by step from start to finish, and I hope you like such type of awesome videos and awesome tutorials. So if you're new to our channel, please like and share our video with your friends and subscribe to our channel, and I'm gonna see you next time with an awesome video like this. And also if you want to download this kit, you can download this kit from the video description. Okay, so you can get this kit at very affordable rates, and also all the images are in the video description for free. And also if you want this hosting, you can just have a link in the video description. Please use that link to buy this hosting and use my coupon code T10 to get 10% off. Okay, so I'm gonna see you next time.